Paul, realizing that prosecuting attorneys, yes, and public defenders appear in court more often than paid counsel, yes. It looks to me that the prosecuting attorney's office and the public defender's office are intentionally violating the rights of defendants, whereas a paid attorney, yes, representing the defendant, pooch, would have had no reason to discuss anything about the case until the next hearing. Now, there's some illegal contract, illegal consideration, illegal per se, unlawful and of itself, pooch. Illegal trust, a violating of the trust. There's a profit and trust office in the United States. I remember reading about this in the Constitution. Yes. Why don't you get me all the elected judges in every county that decide to discuss the cases of the indigent because their public defenders always appearing upon their behalf? Because this office of profit and trust, yes, it could be a violation of the actual sworn oath of office of an elected district court judge. Now, it could be in the billions when we really start talking about it. Now, it was in the Constitution. Yes, it was. I remember reading it. Maybe it was yesterday. No, legislature cannot be convened. Yes. Judges lawfully executed. Ooch, what's this? You should give time, so on and so forth. Now, Vice President, civil officer, United States shall be removed from office on impeachment for conviction of treason, bribery, or other high crimes and misdemeanors. Now, I think I could get Judge Porter for treason right now. Ow. Yeah. For discussing court cases because an individual's indigent, because the public defender and the prosecuting attorney see each other so often. Yes. Whereas any paid attorney would have had no reason to go to court until the 27th. And if they decided to appear without the defendant, I think that that would violate more than the attorney-client privilege. Yes. See, you can't just decide you're going to go to court and talk to the prosecuting attorney when the defendant isn't there, when you're paying the actual hourly rate of an actual attorney. They don't just say, well, I decided to go to court and talk to the prosecuting attorney while Judge Porter was listening so he could issue a failure to appear. But some reason these public defenders, yes, they don't really believe that they cannot talk about their clients without their clients being there, as if I were paying for the office of trust, person holding any office. Civil office emoluments are whereof they have been increased during such time. Now, I wrote an email about it. I thought it was so important. These offices of trust and profit. Could you get me every oath of office in the United States that it involves the trusting of a judge that is sworn to support and defend the Constitution, and the profit. It's not just that you're elected as a judge. It's that I have to trust you as a citizen outside of being the actual defendant, and that you're profiting from the actual job. Now, there is a possibility that it violates your sworn oath. I think it does. Now, I'm going to get you for violating the sworn oath of office because of you profiting from the office and violating the trust of a citizen, not just the named defendant, but a citizen of the United States. Now let's see here, ex bill of attender. Oh, here it is. No title of nobility shall be granted by the United States, and no person holding any office of trust, a profit, or trust under them shall, without the consent of Congress, except of any present, emolument, office, or title of any kind whatever from any king, prince, or foreign state. Let's look at the profit or trust of the actual office of being a fucking judge. Yeah, it's a fucking big